The designation of 2012 as the International Year of Co-ops by the United Nations is a real gift to the cooperative movement in that it actually recognises our contribution to the socio-economic evolution of the world. But what we want to do is to make sure that we can continue doing that, and we have a capacity to do an awful lot more yet. So we're very keen that we should use this and really maximise the value of it to the whole movement and grow the movement going forward.
With this International Year of Cooperatives, we are promoting the importance of cooperation and the success stories of cooperatives all over the world, so the public at large will know better about the strength of cooperatives. And we know that cooperatives is a member-based organization. It is proven for almost 200 years the cooperative have been successful, sustained in the business. So therefore, in the International Year of Cooperatives, we would like the public, the private sectors, the government sectors to understand and work together with the cooperatives.
The greatest opportunity for next year is that we are going to put the cooperatives on the map.
The logo, Cooperative Enterprises Build a Better World, really couldn't say it better, because there are many, many people today who are quite concerned about the economic and social conditions that they're living in. They're looking for new models. They're concerned about the existing models and not working effectively. So cooperatives offer an alternative that I think speaks to young people, speaks to marginalized people, it speaks to people who are perhaps living in a very privileged way but would like to live in a morally more, a more effective way morally, if we can put it that way. So I think there's a real interest in a new model that challenges people to think about their contributions to community, and cooperatives really offer that. Plus they're a successful business, so we want to see that thrive.
I think we should all make use of IYC 2012 to tell the whole world what cooperatives are, the good that we've been doing from several decades, and at the same time look forward and position ourselves to face the new challenges that will come forth.
C'est pour nous l'occasion de rentrer, de passer dans le radar. Hein. Souvent, c'est une expression que j'utilise, c'est pour les grands décideurs mondiaux, les coopératives sont sous le radar, on ne les voit pas. Et donc l'année internationale et cette conférence nous donnent l'occasion de nous faire voir, de faire voir toutes nos qualités. Et c'est bien sûr en étant tous ensemble, en montrant la diversité, l'unité qui nous réunit, que je pense nous pourrons passer et devenir visibles.
Well, the International Year of Cooperatives is probably is a very unique opportunity to show that cooperatives are present in our life, to show what is the impact of cooperatives into the societies, into industry, even into national gross income. What is the share of cooperative membership within the society? What is the influence of cooperatives? And I think that it is also a great opportunity to show the politicians that cooperatives have to have equal rights, equal to the commercial entities. In many countries, from the discussions, I see that in many countries it is a problem.
People are overjoyous. They want to see this year. They want to celebrate the year. We have publicized the year. Before, when we started, people did not know why it is there. But now they are getting to know that this is the year where they should pull out their socks, they should come out of the cocoon, they should now work harder than they were working. It is not business as usual. They need to interact with other countries around the world and make a difference. Now, cooperatives have been doing business just casually, but now they think they can come as a group, work, and even compete with the multinationals.
the key for us is not just to celebrate 2012, which we definitely will do, but to make sure that we use this for a long-term strategy, which is to pivot by the end of 2012 from a year to a decade, to lay the foundation here so that we have an international decade that by 2020 sees the cooperative as the fastest growing model of enterprise in the world. And we think we can do that. So this is not about a big splash, this is about a solid base that we're building, and then we'll build on that every year and we'll see steady growth. That's our intent.
You know, this year, 2011, is such a good time to be looking at the International Year because of what's happening around the world. When we look at what happened in North Africa, with young people joining together on social media to actually find others who felt as frustrated and angry about their system of political and economic governance. And then you look at what's happening with the Occupy Wall Street, Occupy Ottawa, Occupy London, and all around the world. And you look at some of the things that have been going on in the financial sector, where young people in particular are so angry and so frustrated with the sort of systems that they see as so unfair. And they're the ones suffering. Terrible time for young people in particular. So our model of business, which is a different model of business, and I believe a better model of business, it enfranchises and engages people in its governance. They run it, they control it. It's totally different to the stock market model. So I think that's why the mood of the moment, the politics of the moment, is really in our favour. So it's an absolutely perfect time for the International Year of Cooperatives, and we intend to maximise the value.